guys, it's Zisha and I'm back again with another video for you all. And today I really want to talk about this book because it's been a while, like a long while. I did not get the time to review the book. I read it like long back. I literally didn't have the proper time to sit down, write a review. So finally I got the time and here it is. So without much further ado, we'll just get into the book review of AMBUJ by Anita Shirodkar. This is the third book of the Guardians of the Blue Lotus trilogy, and it's the third and last book. This book was actually sent to me by the author herself, I think almost many months back, as much as I remember, and I was trying to figure out how to do a review because I was not getting the proper time to sit and shoot a proper video about it. Since I haven't been doing a lot of book review videos for a while, I just couldn't get around to sit and do a proper thorough review of any book. So I was just literally you can say taking my time, my proper sweet time, to do a proper review of this book. So yeah, this book actually starts after the Great War of Sompar, and it follows the character of Aryaveer and Sintanshu. After the war, they have to go to their separate paths. One goes to Kamalkund and the other one goes to Aryavarta. On the other hand, Maharaja Adhiraj's sinful past event and sins are like coming onto the surface, and with all that, against all odds, Sintanshu has to complete the task, the inevitable task given by Mahashvari Master. And with all that, the mother of all weapons literally on the loose. So if that one gets out in the open, literally the entire universe will go into hail. So basically that's the entire main crux of the storyline, although I'm not going to tell you the entire thing. I have given you the main headlines of the book, like the subplots will be given out to you guys eventually because you would have to read the book because it is pretty interesting. Weirdly, the book, I have read the first part. No, sorry, I have the second part of the book. I haven't read the first part because I didn't have it and I received this one. So all in all, you can say that the third part can also be a standalone. So if you haven't read the other two, it's absolutely fine. You can just go ahead and read this one. You will be able to understand about the other two books once you start reading this one, and it just like blends in with everything that has been happening in the past and then in the present and in the future. So you can just like understand what the storyline is about. But this one becomes pretty interesting because you have a lot of things going on, and you'll be so surprised because once you start reading the book, you will not expect there's so many twists and turns in the book. The best part is you'll understand more about the character. I mean, I won't say that I have a personal inclination towards any one particular character, but I can definitely say that these are it's really interesting how they you can say intervene between each other. This plot line, the storyline, everything kind of mixes really well. And also, if you have any issues understanding about the characters, there's like a family chart in the family tree chart in the beginning. It kind of helps you out. So it's pretty easy for you to even understand if you're not being able to relate with the characters, which happened with me in the beginning because I read this one after a long while. So I had that I kind of lost track in between, so that's why I had to go back and understand the entire family tree. So I remember the entire thing. But if you're reading it as a standalone, you won't have an issue about that. The main core part about this book, there's a prophecy that happened almost like 1,000 years back, and what exactly happens when there's a prophecy. People always saying that okay, there is a prophecy, there is fate, but we can fight against it. But that is where this thing comes in and says that how much ever you try, how much the number of obstacles you try to face, you go into multiple permutations and combinations, but eventually at the end what is supposed to happen, it happens. So at the end, destiny kind of wins it, which is sad, which kind of sucks. But yeah, the only thing is that how you try to fight with all these hurdles that come in between, and how you try to build yourself throughout this entire journey that you're trying to build up. That is what actually is important, and that is exactly what is the main crux of this entire trilogy. That's what I would say. When it comes to mythological fiction or historical fiction, I am always up for it. Those are the first books that I try to read out because I really love them, and like I've always been a sucker for such genre. So this is something that I really wanted to read for a while, and I did once I received the book, but I never, again, like I mentioned, I never got the chance to do a proper review about it. What I really liked was the flow of the book. the writing style. But even though if you're reading it just like that, you'll get the idea, the flavor, the essence of the previous books kind of mingling in together. So yeah, when it comes to writing style, there's a perfect when it comes to writing style, there's a perfect proper flow that is like really nice. It's very easy, it is a quick read, and if you like books or like series like such, it is, once you start reading the series, you won't be able to stop. It's like a lot like you can say Shiva trilogy that happened with me. So when I started reading the first part, I had to finish all of them because I couldn't stop. I really like the entire concept around it and the way the characters evolve in every single part, and the obstacles that comes in. There's like crazy amount of twists and turns that is like really nice. So eventually I'll give this book a 3.5 out of 5 stars. The storyline is good, the entire plot is really good. If you want to read this book, the last book as it is, you can do it. That's another thing. It's just the book cover that made me a little bit, would have loved if it's like, it would have been a nice pretty book cover. Anyhow, so yeah, thank you guys for watching this video, although it was a really short mini review you can say. But yeah, I just want you guys to go and pick this one up because it's pretty interesting, especially if you are into historical fiction and mythological kind of a read. Do give it a try. I will be providing you all with the links in the description box below. So if you have any question or if you want to just click and buy, pick it up, and please stay home, stay safe, and pick up the e-read. You know, it's better. Yeah. Okay, thank you guys for watching this video. I'll be back again with another one. Till then, bye bye.